This yellow hoodie is probably the most impulsive purchase I've done in my life. I bought this when I was still experimenting with my style, specifically with vibrant colors. I knew that it doesn't complement my skin tone, and most of what I had were black, gray, or navy. I just bought this because I was still experimenting, and also because I liked the embroidery. I mean, it's still in my closet because I like the embroidery. Anyway, the point is, even though this hoodie is fairly basic and safe, and I like it, I still can't wear this a lot because it doesn't fit with the rest of my closet. And it just so happens that my aesthetic evolved into a completely different direction. So, structure isn't about the individual item, but the dynamic, how it fits with the rest of your wardrobe. Having a small closet with clear structure is better than having a big one without, because structure will make your job of making outfits way easier, and your outfits will make more sense. The way I structure my wardrobe is by doing closet management and preference management. Closet management is, well, to manage the clothes that you already have in your closet. I do closet audit more than I used to because of how much things change over time. For example, my closet back then was filled with joggers, hoodie, sweaters, t-shirts, plain and graphics, and so when I started an office job, I needed to buy new clothes that don't necessarily fit with what I already have. Because of this priorities change, I can't let casual clothes dominate my closet. So I had to throw away the things that I can't wear or don't want to wear anymore. Now, removing is a part of the audit, but it's not a must. If you have the space, or you can make some, you shouldn't throw stuff out. I don't support filling your closet with junk, but I also don't support sending that junk to the landfill. You should make the most of what you already have. You can use what you already have in a seemingly unrelated occasions, meaning that you can save some money instead of buying new items. Of course, this is very personal. My situations might be very different than yours. Maybe you go to formal occasions a lot, or maybe your job requires a strict dress code. Or maybe you have a lot of space, or you can wear whatever you want whenever and wherever. My current space is enough to keep some junk with me, but if you don't have the space and you need to buy new clothes because your current ones don't fit your needs anymore, getting them out might be the better choice. Preferably sell or donate if they are still decent. They're going to do good for others or for yourself. The main point of a closet audit is to be aware of what you have, especially in comparison to what you need. Because having a closet that is proportional to your habits will help you style outfits way more easier and quicker. You won't spend too much time thinking if things would work out or not. It's like breathing. Do you want to breathe clean air or dirty air? If you want to breathe clean air, then clean your room. I know it's a bad analogy, but the point is, you will pick and wear the items that are abundant in your closet. I'm not saying that the things that you don't need are dirty air. Maybe some of them are like scented candles, and scented candles can elevate your breathing experience. What I'm saying is, just get rid of the things that you don't need, or it doesn't excite you. That's why preference management is just as important, because it should excite you to experiment with new styles and aesthetics. If we're talking about preference, most of us would have multiple aesthetics that we are attached to or we are curious about. I personally have been through so many curious experiments, and more are still unexplored. Some that I've tried stayed, and a lot of them didn't. Think of preference management like closet management, except in your mind. Or imagine managing your future closet. Since I know that vibrant and bright colors don't fit me, I think it would be best for me to remove bright and vibrant colors from my mind. Therefore, removing it from my future closet. And because darker colors, simple, refined, classy, but not expensive, fit me better, I should consider getting more stuff that fit these criteria in the future. So even though I've spent a lot of time trying out more vibrant colors, I ended up sticking with what I am already comfortable with, that is neutral and darker colors. And I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Now, I'm not saying that you should limit your choice, but I am saying to choose your limit. If you're a newcomer, hi, please subscribe and leave a like, but also see this as an encouragement to experiment and explore more. Experimenting is fine. You can and should experiment styles that are completely new to you. Sure, some experiments might end up being disasters, but some will make groundbreaking discoveries. One example of my biggest discovery was Gurkha. I didn't know anything about it, but all I know was that I needed a pair of trousers. I just didn't want mine to look like the others. And that's when I discovered this random store that is selling Gurkha trousers. I bought one just to see if it's alright, and it wasn't just alright. I love this so much, and it's easily my favorite item in my closet, and nothing came even close. So yeah, even a random purchase can be your biggest discovery, while your intentional ones can be your biggest regrets. This green cargo is another stupid purchase that I've done, but in knowing what I dislike about this, it taught me what to avoid. It's made out of poly something. Sure, it's waterproof, but it's also airproof. Many pockets are neat, but the screeching sound it makes, annoying. And this is telling me that techwear is off the table without having to try one and spend on any of it. See, failing and knowing why it failed teach you how to avoid a disaster. Preference management is a way to negate making dumb decisions, but it is a skill that is learned through experience. And after you've gained experience by doing audits, experimenting with new stuff, removing the old ones or repurposing them, you will know how to structure your wardrobe. You can make a wardrobe that is proper to the environment, comprehensive to others, and streamlined to you as the owner of the closet. So the main takeaway here is to make your closet comprehensive and enjoyable. Be wise with your outfit choice, but have fun making each outfit yours. I've said it and I'll say it again. You shouldn't limit your choice, but you should choose your limit. If you've been wondering how to make a perfect wardrobe, this is the closest that I can think of. The perfect wardrobe for me is one that fits you everywhere you go whenever. And that's all. Hope you got something out of this, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, send your thoughts below and I'll read them all and I'll try to reply. And I guess that's it. I'll see you in the next one.